pretty much started in the backyard with my dad. He used to just get me to kick the ball against the fence. Then I started playing in teams. The young age of would have been about 4 or 5. Then I just continued to train, and I would always want to go and train, in the backyard whenever I could. My dad would take me, spend a lot of time with me, so I've always been thankful for that. Then I started making I was at Blacktown Demons for a while in my teenage years, and I made the Institute of Sport. In the meantime, I would always even if I was at one club, I would always go and train at academies like George's Academy. Whenever I could, I just join any academy or just always train, And then from there, I made a few Aussie teams, the 17s, all the way up to the 23s. And then I was at the youth team for Sydney FC for about 1.5 years. Then after that, I went to Nepean, and just worked hard there. Got my first professional contract as a young player. Was of 16, I think it was. And a lot of people helped me through my career. George was one of them. He was at the club, and he used to always see me do extra work and give me some advice along the way, and just tell me to keep working hard. And there was always a lot of people helping me, so I was very grateful for that. And we played a game against Sydney FC, a friendly game, and I did pretty well, so they gave me a call up to train with the first team, and I trained there for a few months and ended up getting a contract out of it. And then I played at Sydney FC for 3 years, and then from there I went over to Malaysia for a different experience. I was 19, and it was a great experience, just being able to live on my own, just be away from home in a different country, different culture, with different people, and the fans there were just crazy. Every time you got the ball, they would be cheering. It was just an unbelievable atmosphere. We get 30,000 a game, so it was just a good on and off the field. So there was the good and the lows, but you learn from it, and I feel that I grew as a player from that. And then I came back to the A-League, and I was at Brisbane Roar, and it was a great first year. We won the title and the finals as well, so it started off great. I've been here for 4 years now, and yeah, it's been pretty good. I pretty much grew up just always believing that I wanted to be a soccer player. I don't know, it could have been just the way my dad used to speak, and I used to just see other famous players, and if they can do it, why can't you? They're human, I'm human, so you can do it. You just got to put in the hard yards, always want to work hard and just believe that you can get there. They were all pretty positive thoughts. It was just sometimes you just need to change, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for me just to see what it's like, because I knew that the fans there were just always with the team, very fanatical, so I wanted to experience something like that, and just be in a different culture. And yeah, it comes to a point where you can work hard and be a standout when you're young, but it's when it gets the age group where it's a little bit even, where kids might just be as good just because they've grown a little bit more than other kids, but the younger ones still have good skill. So they just got to learn the game of moving the ball quicker, try not to get body to body with the bigger player, and just keep working hard, because eventually once they grow, they'll just bypass the players that have just gone through the game just with growth. My experience at Brisbane's been pretty good. Like I said, coming back from Malaysia helped me a lot because I was a lot further away from home. So it's a little bit better now that I'm only an hour flight away from Sydney. I can see my family here and there when we play games in Sydney against like Sydney FC and that. So it's been pretty good. I don't remember exactly when we met because I was really young, so I don't remember that far back, but I always just knew like he was a family friend. I've always like known him, you know, so my father's known him, and my dad always would take me like whenever I had free time to his academy, and George would always welcome me and just throw me straight in there with like any age, whatever age was there at the time. So, you know, he just said just play and have fun, and just, you know, he'd give me tips here and there, but he just liked watching me play, and I liked being at the academy because when you got a coach that just likes you and just lets you play your game, there's nothing better. Of course, he'll give you little tips here and there, but when a coach just lets you play, I think it's the best way. Yeah, my first contract when I was 16 for the Premier League in Sydney was at Nepean, and George was a big part of it. He helped me a lot there. A lot of people helped me there. I really enjoyed my time there. I had also played with my dad. He was at the age of 40, so it was pretty good, you know. At training it was not so bad, you know. He was a lot closer to speak to me about doing things and fixing things, but on the field he was always positive about everything, so that was good. There's a lot of joys, you know, like the life of a footballer. I think a lot of the hard yards is when you are younger. The older you get, it's more about just maintaining. It depends what position you are, like attacking players, obviously scoring. So you won't train as hard, but you just maintain, like you do a few shooting drills, a few little ball skills. It doesn't have to be very hard work, but just enough to maintain, because the amount of games that you play when you are older, your fitness will be up there. So usually we have about 4 sessions, including a gym session and sometimes a Pilates session. Early in the week it's a lot of passing drills, possession, and usually 11v11, and towards the end of the week it's more of a shadow play, get everyone on the same page, and the day before a game is just a short, sharp session. I'm pretty laid back on a match day. Like I get more focused once it's time to warm up, really. And even then, like I warm up, I do my thing, and it's not until the whistle goes where I get like right into it, you know, because I like to like not think about it too much. Everyone's different, like that's how I like it. So just more laid back. I really enjoyed my time there. I played with my father there. That was the first year we played together, so that was exciting. It was good and bad playing with my dad. So at training he's a lot closer to me, so he could tell me what to do, and sometimes I wouldn't like it because he was too close, but it was good. On the field it was always positive, so that was good for me. Yeah, like it was always good there for me. Like you know, I got a lot of opportunity as a young player. I could go at the field anytime I liked. George had given me the keys to the gate to open, so I could take all the balls and could do whatever. You know, I had the whole field to myself, which was a good opportunity for me to practice a lot of different things that I can do on a big field, really. I think just always listen to the coaches. You know, if someone gives you advice or even explains something to you, you might not always think it's right, but there might be 10 things that someone will say to you, and out of the 10 things you'll find 5 things that you'll end up using in your career later on, and it'll be very important. So always pay attention, no matter what it is. Work hard and just love what you do.